right, we are back for our third of 5 accounts that we're going to play today in that rookie division. And we're going to have a special co-streamer. I mean, actually, it's just going to be on audio. Co-guest, co-host, so to speak. So let's get to it. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let me make sure that we have the stream where we need it to be. I think we need to add a little bit of audio. And I need to reduce mine. All right, Troy, you there?
I am absolutely here. How you doing, bud?
I cannot hear you at all.
You cannot hear me?
Keep speaking, and I'll keep fiddling with the
Sure.
adjustments.
I'm not sure why you can't hear me. Let me make sure my volumes are all up.
Maybe I need to turn my volume up. All right, do it again.
Well, I can definitely hear me through the stream.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, perfect. I can hear you now as well. All right. Our newest moderator in the stream, Erlich Gaming, is back.
What's happening, buddy?
How you doing, sir? All right, thank you for being here. There's 5 of the people in the stream. I don't know who they are, but welcome. All right, so as you can see on the screen, as we get everything set up here for a third time, it's interesting how you have to go through all of these different technical processes to get everything reset. If you want to put a new thumbnail, stop the stream, start a new stream, create a new video, it's a lot of work. All right. So how you doing, Troy? What's going on today? Talk to me.
Not much is going on. It's a beautiful, lazy Saturday here in Oak, Virginia.
Very nice.
Sun's shining bright. It's a nice day.
I'm just trying to clear some space on my desktop hard drive.
Hey, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
Get these videos out of here so that we can have enough space.
Have you been paying any attention to the NFL drama, Hank?
No, what drama is going on?
Apparently,
Santos and Mark, yes.
Very nice to see you guys.
All right, stop for a second. Santos. Oh, my voice is with an echo. Yeah, that's what happens when I do these type of things with my guests. So I have to turn my mic down. Yeah, I have 2 sources, that's correct. Troy sounds perfect, I love that. And I'm moving my mic down, so tell me how that sounds. Now we can hear you. Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir. Very good. Is my volume and how I'm projecting, is that good enough?
And please tell me I'm not too loud.
Right. Well, Matthew says Troy sounds perfect.
Gotcha.
No, now it says now we can't hear Hank. Oh, that's why. I moved down too much. I thought now we can. But the problem with this is we're going to have that echo. That's the problem. All right, talk to me now.
Everybody let Hank know how he sounds now, please.
All right, I'm going to move mine up, yours down. You sounded perfect, they said. We'll see what happens here. All right, we're getting nothing from anybody now. So I have to assume that we're just going to move forward until someone says, hey, we can't stand it anymore because you were echoing.
Right.
All right, so talk to me about the NFL draft before we get started here.
It's not even really, it's not a draft thing. It's the Antonio Brown drama continues.
Oh, no, what happened?
Apparently, for a while, everybody was thinking that he hadn't dressed because he had jumped into one of those hyperbaric chambers so that his muscles would regenerate properly.
All right.
It's supposed to help that, okay? Well, apparently what the story initially was he got frostbite of some type on the bottoms of his feet, so he wasn't dressing out for practices. But the story has now changed and turned to the NFL will not let his old helmet that he has always worn, he can't wear that anymore because it's no longer safe with their new standards of practice. So he refuses to wear a new helmet.
Huh.
He basically has said if he cannot wear the same helmet that he's always worn, he's not playing. I am so happy he is no longer part of the Pittsburgh locker room.
So
it's no wonder we had so much drama.
Yeah. Did we have do we have the specs on his old helmet compared to the new helmet that they want him to wear?
I'm quite sure that it's probably just a padding issue, and because it's an older helmet, the way they're designed, the padding doesn't go into the helmet the same way. They would have to completely revamp the interior of his helmet and put the new rivets, if you will, the big buttons that they use.
Oh boy,
in the padding.
Crazy.
It is, and I understand that part of it has to do with the fact that the NFL has probably changed their safety standards.
Well, I was just going to say, have him sign a waiver that says, listen, I am fully responsible and the NFL is not liable for concussions, for long-term cerebral damage. I will not come back after the NFL if I can wear my own helmet. Done.
Right.
That's how I would do it. All right, let's move on. Here we go. On the Screws Golf, account number 3. We did start off with a 31 after our opening round, or excuse me, our qualifying round. Let's open some of these chests real quick, see what's in here. I saw a big dog card. That was nice. I always take 3, 4, 5 cards for each of these.
Definitely depends on the club for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I just go across the board usually. Like the runner, I'm not going to probably upgrade until I have like 50 million, and then I'll just go ahead and upgrade everything.
Understood.
All right, here we go. Extra mouse 6. Okay, we're going to go Kingmaker on hole number 1. Here we go. Extra mouse, and we're going to go Goliath. It's, you've been here for a while now, you guys. So what we're going to do is say hey to Ehrlich. We're going to say hi to Mark. Santos, thank you for being in the stream. Thanks for giving us a little audio feedback and check. Appreciate that, sir. And then we have Logan Tiller back. So thank you, Logan, and the rest of you in the stream. Much appreciated. So let's go kill it right now. All right, Troy, we're going to go with the Extra Mile 6, 3 top, full top, full left with the Kingmaker. Or you can use the Titan, either one. Power 3 ball. Make sure the second bounce hits that little bit of rough towards the edge of the fairway. And then 20% adjustment. Put that in the wind app. And then we're going to rough bump at 3 3/4 topspin with the ball guide to the left at max distance on our second shot. Let's go.
So you're going to the left.
Well said. Yes, we will be going to the left through the trees. Yes.
Gotcha.
For all rookie, in my opinion, that is your best option.
I agree. Unless you have copious amounts of topspin, you're not going to make it far enough past that the tree line to be able to have a good approach.
Right. I don't even know if you can use extra mile 5 or extra mile 6 with a fusion ball. Well, you could probably with a fusion ball. You can get down there, but I don't know how many people have fusion balls in their bank of ball reserves.
The collection.
Yeah, the collection. There you go. Did you see Jesse? I think he was playing pro. Was it pro? Might have been expert. I don't know. But he took the a Puck 6 or a Puck 5 with a snow globe and did a 20 ring hook or so and bounced it right in front of those bunkers out of the fairway, and it bounced right on the pad, over the pad, and then onto the green, went up the hill and came back to about 2 inches. It was
I did not see it.
Oh, it was awesome.
Hear about it. Yeah, I mean, anytime you can take it a pocket
Oh
three
my
and do
God.
a shot like that,
It was spectacular.
very commendable.
It was awesome. It was fun to watch.
And your opponent did exactly what we were warning about.
Landed
I guess
behind
he
those
thought he was
trees.
gonna make it far enough, but those trees are going to give him a hard time.
All right, 3.9 at 20% is just a 2 ring adjustment. Yes, I say just.
Guys, if we can get some thumbs up going for Hank, that would be absolutely awesome.
Perfect is really key when you're going through the trees here, because if you hit it left or right, you can obviously hit a tree, hit a branch, or not hit your spot where you have the ball guide at, and that could actually push you forward, and you miss the rough, hit the fairway, and then you're down into the rough on the other side of the fairway. So very important if you're going to go that way. You are perfect on your shot.
That was perfect placement there, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to reduce that elevation from 20 to 10 for this second shot. We should be at max distance, so we're going to go 3 3/4, maybe 3.5 to 3 3/4 top spin with the ball guide to the left of the hole. And what we have to do then is make our adjustment for the wind and then hit it perfect. Come on, baby. Get down the hill hard and get in the hole.
Hey, Streak, how you doing, buddy?
Close, brother.
And Mark, I absolutely appreciate you responding with the thumbs up. But if you look underneath of the stream, you'll see there is a YouTube thumb up and thumb down. If you could hit the one on the left, the thumbs up, that's a marker for YouTube. They tally that up, and it counts as good points for Hank.
Not cloints. I'm kidding.
Correct.
I'm just kidding. All right, 2.3 with the 10% at max is just a nice little 1.1. All right, didn't glitch this time, which is good. Oh, come on.
Wow, that just flew right out of there, didn't it?
Had that just a little bit outside, I guess. Need to have that right inside that cup. All right, let's try to remember that on our next time through on hole number 10. Hey, Streak, I wanted to say to you, you asked in the clan chat if you could get my notes. I couldn't find you as a friend on any of my accounts because I really don't know your name. So I apologize for that. That's number one. So what I did obviously earlier this morning was I posted that 10-minute video, 10 or 12-minute video about my notes. We walked through it just real quick, but that was really for you and anybody else who did not get an actual copy that I was able to forward through Facebook. So I hope that was good enough. Hope you are able to use those at some point. So that, I just wanted to get that and let you know that. So with that wind, I'm going to go 1.5 right with 2 back. And what we're going to do is we're going to aim it out to that right side again, right there. 20% and 2.7. I got the wrong account on. How about that? Maybe that's going to be the reason why. All right, so what we have to do is just kind of guess right now. Because I have the wrong account in my wind app. Yeah, it's not even close. All right, interesting.
Hey guys, I have copied and pasted to the chats the video that Hank was just mentioning. So anybody who wants Hank's rookie notes, which are, as you can probably tell from a 34 under the other day, a 31 just a little while ago, they're pretty well spot on. So the link to that is posted in the chat. You guys help yourself.
Thank you, sir, for doing that, buddy. Appreciate that. I'm glad we have technical wizardry on the SKREWS team. Appreciate that. I feel like kind of like Team Hank here. You know what I mean? Like Team Tommy and Team Jesse and everybody. Everybody has those individuals behind the scenes that really do a great job. So I want to say thank you in public, Troy, for all your help.
Well, thank you for allowing me to help. I enjoy it.
I want to know how I switched from account number 3 to Bling It. And I'm like, I don't have a Viper 7 on this account.
You mean in your wind app, you mean?
Yeah, it was crazy. All right, Katana Ball.
You're on account.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're on account. No, I was just going to say, it looks like you're on account 3 now.
Yeah, correct. We're good
From
now.
this point forward, it should be smooth sailing.
Yeah, let's go. I'm a little sad that we missed that first one. That's just it's a basic adjustment. All you gotta do is hit it perfect, and I just had a little bit too far left. All right, Katana Ball, yes. Sniper, 30%.
And if you could, I'm glad you said 30%. If you could, for those who may not completely get the percentage in the chat, give a quick little explanatory tutorial, if you will, of exactly how you break down the 30%.
Sure. If I'm not going first, which I am, I will do that after that, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
All right, so what we do is just full left here. And what we do is we mark it off to where it's inside right of the cup, right like that. Then we add the 3.6 without the arrow, and we have the 30% in there. So it's built in, so it's 4.6 ring adjustment. And what's going to happen is we may run in and have to be short. No, we're going to be good this time. So just hit this perfect. That was a little bit perfect right, so we'll see what happens here. When you hit it perfect right, I'm telling you, even though it says perfect, perfect right, perfect left, and perfect are not the same. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. Hence the reason for the name of the clan, Dead Center.
That's correct. So hence the miss, because we had it perfect right. And that was barely a perfect. That was more of a great, if that makes sense, or a great perfect versus a perfect. So a little bit of a miss there. So we're down 2 already there, Troy.
It's all right. You got plenty of time to make them up.
Don't forget 8. I know. Goodness gracious.
So the 30% thing, it's a mathematical equation. Am I correct on that?
It is. Okay, so in elevation change, right, in golf, right? Let's say you're at the top of a hill and the pin's down below you, right? So what that means is when you hit the ball is going to be in the air much longer. So that means any type of obstruction or any type of distance or any type of wind is going to affect it longer. So the longer it's in the air, the more the wind affects it. So when you're on this hole and you're way above and you're hitting the ball up in the air, the wind gets to push it further and further because it's in the air longer. So meaning you have to use a greater amount of adjustment for elevation. Now, on the other hand, like in the last tournament, which was hole number 1, I believe, where you would hit it down past the bunker and then you'd have that uphill shot, that was more of like a -10 or -20 elevation because you're hitting the ball up into the hill and the ball is in the air less time traveling through the air, which means it gets affected less by the wind, meaning it's going to hit sooner, so you don't need as much adjustment. So that's pretty much what elevation is in this game and in real golf. So I'm going to put it out here like that this time. 3.4 at 20%. And that is going to be at max. That's 4 rings.
Shins is giving you some good props. He said he just hit the hole in 1 with the Sniper 7 on hole 2.
Oh, God bless you, brother. Right? Boom. That's what we're doing. That's why we're here. That's awesome, Jens. Well done, brother. It's fantastic.
This hole is I've noticed it gives a lot of myself included, but a lot of, my opponents, I see it goes back and forth as to whether it's going to roll way past the hole or roll extremely short of the hole. It seems like this particular shootout that you just had.
Oh, so it's the shootout or the actual tournament hole?
Well, both. Okay. Because that tournament hole, I guess that's hole 4, right?
Correct. Right.
And it comes up 2 or 3 times as a shootout as well, and it just goes back and forth whether or not somebody uses 1 1/4 or 1 1/2 tops.
That's right.
It just seems like just that tiny little bit changes. Rolls 14.
Yeah, well, you've played the game. Troy, you've played the game long enough to know that, hey, with the wind we just had there, 2 backspin is probably not the appropriate adjustment. It's probably 1 3/4, and you have to move the ball guide over probably about 1/4 of a square from where your normal adjustments are because of that wind pushing into your face. Then you can take your normal shot. But if you don't do that, you're going to come up way short and way right. So, and then vice versa. If you got the wind behind you, that's where you may have to take 2 1/4 backspin and then obviously move it out to the left again, depending on whether it's coming from southwest to northeast or southwest to or southeast to northwest. So it's just all about adjustments, tweaks, baby tweaks. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's I think personally for me, the hard part to figure out is the height difference from landing on the fairway patch to how far down it goes to the green, because the wind will affect. If you got an 8-foot drop, you wouldn't think the wind would affect the ball as much as it does, but even a 3-mile-an-hour wind left to right is gonna throw that ball further to the right.
Well, as we get up in the higher tours, as you know, you start getting into 9, 10. I've not been past 10 yet, but it's crazy. It's a different game, completely different game up there.
Which is what makes it better to use the quarterback and do that rough bump.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Okay, hole number 3. Extra mile, big dog. Kingmaker. So on this first one, plus 20%. We're going to go, depends on what we have here. Probably all full top minus a half a bar. Full right, 1 ball, half a ball curl. I think we're going to go the yellow ring, right, cutting that rough right there. All the way up over like that. 3.1 off of the 20% is 1.6 adjustment. That's a little bit far, but that's okay. Perfect ball. That was more like a 1.8, 1.9 adjustment versus 1.6. That pushed me out a little bit further to the left, which is fine. Very nice position, 328. And we're going to start our ascent with the big dog at plus 5 yards, no top. We're going to go full right spin, -1. We're going to go at the plus 3 yards if we can get there. -1 with a half the red ring cutting the right rough. That's the adjustment from our last game we played. So we will see if those adjustments get tweaked, because that was just to the right of the hole, pin high, that second shot.
So Hank, Matt is just now noticing he has a shiny blue wrench.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's rather elated.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's awesome. I'm going to do +4 because that's what it is. We're going to do -1, get rid of that. That's, in my opinion, too close. Right there. $1.7. All right. See what happens.
I'll tell you what, of all of these holes,
It's terrible. Why is that like that?
that one tree is probably the most well strategically placed tree that Playdemic has used, because you almost have to use some curl on this ball to make it want to roll down towards the cup.
Yep.
You know, unless you're way over towards that sand trap on your drive, which is dangerous. You know, for your second shot.
Tell you what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to my club bag. I'm going to look at the woods. I'm going to look at the big dog 6 versus 7. They're both 180. What's the side spin is the question. It doesn't have side spin on here.
Correct. It's dependent upon the ball. Side spin, yes. And since you're using the Kingmaker.
Accuracy 25, 44, topspin 60, 80, 44, curl 95 and 100. So, you know what? There's really the only difference, really, there's no difference in that shot. So, why there was that big a discrepancy going from a half, full right minus a half to full right -1? I don't get it. And then I put, the other one was the first time I had the yellow ring cutting that rough. This time I did half the red ring. And we were at +3 yards the last time because we were further back. This time we're at +4 because we were closer. I mean, it's all... I'm getting to the fact that second shot is pure luck.
Well, and it may have something to do with that little peak of a landing spot, to make it to the green. It may be angled in a funny way that you just can't tell from the angle that you have, that you line up with, the camera angle.
We'll see.
Much like what you deal with on this particular shot, when you use the fairway, as a bouncing point, you can't really tell from way up there, but that little fairway area down there is just it's lots of little dips and moguls and
I was just going to use that word, moguls.
Yeah.
You are thinking on the same plane
Welcome, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron, you got it, buddy. 6 a.m. I love it, brother. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get your coffee. Go get a Danish. Sit back and enjoy it.
I think my question is this a late night or an early morning for you? That's a good question.
My man just beat me there. Bam.
It's a nice
Eric. Bam. The Corona Crankers. Good luck, sir. To you as well. Well shot. Nice shot.
Guys, we have 18 beautiful souls in the chat, but we've only got 5 thumbs up. Wonder if we could fix that. Show Mr. Hank
Boom.
some love.
Yeah, Jens, I agree. We're going to have to just start. We could keep tweaking. We're going to have to stay the same. We're going to have to keep the yellow ring over there and do the half of, full right minus a half. And then maybe go a little bit of side spin with the ball to the left. That's what I'm going to try next time through. And how you can remember these things as you play all these holes, I'll never know, but it just happens to come. You see it, you recognize it, and you're like, oh, I could do that.
All right, Hank, this is your hole.
Oh, says you,
shot right here.
says you, says you.
Hey, you know, Jay Harv talked 34 into existence. Let's talk a hole right here.
He did, didn't he? Well, that was his birthday present from me, right?
All right, well, my birthday's in January. This is my early birthday present.
That's fantastic. Outstanding.
Actually, my youngest son's birthday is in 4 days. Let's do that.
There you go. All right. 2-2 and right there.
Hey, Top Cat. My name is Troy. How you doing, buddy?
3.9. All right. Perfecto ball. Wow. Goodness.
Was that 20% that you put on?
Mm-hmm. 20%, 2 back, 2 right. And you know what I did on that? I'm going to have to go back and watch it, but I pushed that up too far, if that makes sense. I had the right landing zone. I had the right where the ball guide should be. I just had it maybe 1 square too far onto the green, which pushed it to the right, to the left. So what I need to do is have someone, like yourself, Troy, possibly, go back to that video, pause it, and then count the squares short. You know what I mean? How many squares back from that stick did I land that last bounce? If that makes sense. And then what I would do is move it back towards the fairway by at least one square. So for instance, if I was on the green by 15 squares, I need to be on the green on my second bounce by 14 squares with that same exact adjustment.
All right. From the fringe,
Yep.
you landed on the fifth, which is the light green horizontal strip. I know you like to use the vertical strip as your focal point, but you landed on the light green of that dark green strip. And it was the fifth one from the fringe. Now, give me a second. I can tell you how many it was from the cut. $18 from the cup.
Wow.
was where your second bounce landed.
Wow. That's too many to count. I like the horizontal better.
Mm-hmm.
So we might just go with that. So if it was the, did you say fifth?
Fifth from the fringe, but that is that. I know I used nice shot.
Thank you.
I know I used the horizontal pairing, if you will, but that was only to give you an idea of where in your dark green strip that you aim for that you landed on.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. So it would be, I can go to 5 and then just go back 1 square to the green, if that makes sense.
It does.
So that's what I'll do.
And Aaron, if you're coming from the direction of the trajectory of the ball, it was the fifth square from the fringe that the second bounce landed on. So if you look at where you've got your light green and then extremely light green strip of squares,
Yep.
and then the dark green and somewhat light green strip of squares,
Yep.
it was on the light green of the dark green strip, if that makes any sense.
It does make, to me, it makes perfect sense, because if you look at the screen right now, you can see that there it goes dark green, light green, dark green, light green, dark green, light green, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but that's kind of like the dark strip. And then the next one is very pale light green, and then a little bit darker green, then pale light, then dark, and that's completely a different shade. So I get you what you're saying. So my second bounce was on what number?
The fifth. Now you have this is traveling in the line of the trajectory
Yep.
of the ball.
Correct.
Okay. The fifth square.
I need to be on the 4th square then. Perfect.
I would agree.
Okay.
And a little more to the right, possibly.
Well, I ended up to the right.
You ended up to the left of the.
Oh, that's what I meant. I ended up to the left, but if I move it back, it might stay on line because it's further back, if that makes sense.
It does. It does. And there's probably moguls and dips on that green as well.
Yeah, I believe the 4th square on the green in that dark line to the right edge of that dark line is where we need to be.
Sounds good. And that would be the change that Playdemic has made to this particular hole. Because remember, in qualifying round, you were lining up on the left third of that dark square line.
The right third, you mean? Middle to right third, it started out, and then it gradually moved over, on all the holes. You're exactly right, though. It is a change, for sure. All right, guys, sorry about this. We're just...
It's the tweaks, man.
It really is. It's crazy. All right, what do we got? All right, this we need the 10%, and we need to put in the Saturn, Kingmaker, Saturn, Kingmaker, okay. Everything else is good. All right, so we're going to add 10% on the tee shot. We're going to go 2.5 topspin, 2 3/4 topspin actually, to the left side, left fairway, to left. So 2 3/4 top, 2 left. We need to be about 354, 355, or 356. And then we'll talk through the second shot with the Saturn, which will be max backspin -1, 2 right spin, max distance, aim the ball about half a square short and on the left side of the pin of the cup. Man, it's just... I laugh as I listen to myself talk.
What club did your opponent have just there?
I didn't even look.
Did you notice?
Nope, didn't even look. Probably an extra mile, wouldn't you think?
It definitely was. I just didn't know what number it was.
Oh, gotcha. 2 3/4, 2.
I guess somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm trying to figure out, not for my own personal, just for when I'm watching my opponents, and obviously for anybody else watching their opponents, that they don't have at least an extra mile, whatever number, going to the right is not going to work for them. So,
well, it's going to make it completely difficult. That's for sure.
A lot of us like to guess, when the opponent makes a drive, the guessing part of, okay, am I going to win this whole?
Oh, right.
Or not, So,
right. Right.
The preemptive guessing, if you will.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. We're going to take off the elevation change now for this second shot. We are going to go full back spin minus 1 square, not square, but 1 bar. And then we're going to go 2 bars of spin to the right. We will then have it about a half a square short of the stick and to the left-hand side of the stick. Hopefully we will go max adjustment and we will hit it perfect and we can leave with a 2. Full back minus that 1, 2 right. Back here, right about there. Right there. 2.4 on max is 1.2.
Hey Keith, my name is Troy. I am Mafia Gorilla in our clan. Nice shot, Hank. Get some booms going in the chat, people. That's one of the hardest eagles to make on the whole course, on this whole tournament.
Bam!
I will initiate said booms.
Thanks, Matthew. That's it, Keith. Nukem, right? Nukem! Hey, Al, good to see you, buddy. Hey, Al, you were another person in the stream that asked for the notes, and I was looking to get you on Facebook. I could not find you. So what I did was I posted a 12-minute video this morning, first thing, with the notes of this rookie account. And Troy just put the YouTube link to that video in the stream right now. So hopefully you've got the notes, or you can go to that stream and that link in the chat right now and get the notes and see the YouTube video. So I just wanted you to know that I didn't forget about you. I was trying to find you last night. It was 2 a.m. We went to bed, got up first thing, looked some more, couldn't find you. And then I just put the video out for you and Streak. So hope you got them. All right. Thanks, Matthew. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Troy. Top Cat. Bam. Okay, Mark, let's go.
Jason Harvey has arrived.
Mr. Harvey. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, you're welcome, Al. My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm glad that you came in and you're going to be able to access those notes. It's fantastic. What we may do after this hole, though, is I may tweak these notes in between the intermission and repost them, okay, on my next stream at the beginning so everyone can see the changes that we've made to hole number 4. All right. Boom.
Well, actually, you could repeat it right now for the people that are in the chat. They could write it down.
Yeah.
Instead of your second bounce landing on the 5th square as it was before, set it up to where your second bounce lands on the 4th.
Right, but I never even had that type of detail in the first notes. You know what I mean?
I definitely understand.
So, and I haven't even tried it yet until the second 9. So I don't want to have people playing right now and trying that and it not work. You know what I mean? Let's us try it first. If it works, then we're going to say, okay, that's the number. So hate to give advice to somebody. What's that, bud?
I was just going to say, tried and true methods are only tried and true once they've been tried.
That's
True.
right, and approved. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, right? So true, so true. All right, here we go. Let's extra mile 6, sniper, full top, 2 right, plus 20%. Titan ball.
The Titan.
Z Titan. All right, so what we're going to do obviously is full top, 2 1/4 right. And then what we're going to do is adjust for the wind and then push it back up to max. Then we will overpower at 100% and hopefully we'll be able to yell OPP.
Hank, I'm not sure if you're intending to have 20% on in your...
Yes, on my drive, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Full top, 2 1/4. Put it right about there. 3.2 is 1.7 with that 20%. And then, of course, push it back up. And a little bit of curl. That's almost about as good as you're going to get unless it was perfect. That is a very close great ball, but won't hurt us. Puts us right in a great spot.
I think sometimes greats on drives, depending on the wind direction, actually help you more.
Well, on this one, obviously, like on hole number 9 and 18, if you hit a great right like I do, like I like to cheat over there to the right so I can keep it down that right-hand line so it gives me a more straight angle from the right side. Yeah, you hit it great. You've seen me in the last 2 days. I've been in the rough multiple times.
I actually did the exact same thing and went in the rough on hole 9 and 18 doing my
super frustrating, isn't it?
Count. Yeah, it really is. It was the difference between a 27 and what I got was a 25. So no, wait, I'm lying because I have baby rookie clubs, mad baby rookie clubs. I think I actually scored a 24 on that. Hurt my feelings a little bit, but you know, I'm still in second place. So.
All right, so we're just doing 1-to-1 here with that outside to the left. Oh, yikes. Really? All right, so we have to do this totally different.
You still have a lot of rough to work with, though.
Perfect shot.
That's right. Use that back heel.
Hey, listen. We're just going to go right ahead and hit it on the green and make a putt.
That's right. Opting for the eagle sometimes is the smartest play.
You know what I could have done? I could have went max Goliath there and just did a rough bump.
Yeah.
With
definitely has some good top spin.
about 6 top spin, and that would have been right up near the hole. But I don't know. I don't know. When you have something, this is me, I'm talking about me now. When I have something in my mind of what I want to do, it is very difficult for me on the spur of the second to change my mind. So I'm like, okay, let's just put it up there, put full backspin on it, hit it on the green, and that'll be good. Instead of trying to
think. Game plan on the fly is hard to do sometimes.
I was going to say, this is a little tweaky putt right there. Did you see that glitch over the hole?
I did.
Wow. I had to hit that perfect.
I'll be right back. I got to visit the restroom.
You go for it, sir. Guess what? Decided to give up junk food totally. I'll help my weight issues and my bank balance. There you go. So what were you, what kind of junk food were you having before, Aaron? Keith, I'm sorry I didn't nuke it. I actually messed up the adjustments, as you saw. Wow, nice putt. Hey, Dave. Good to see you, brother. We're doing good, man. We've got some good scores in the bank so far on our first 2 accounts. This is our third. I think we only have 1 drop so far, but that's okay. We'll work at. All right. So this one you have to go like 1/2 backspin and full right to get it over there. Then you have to move it up, and then you have to be out there. That's really close to that edge, though. That's the problem. And then plus 30 at 2.6 at plus 30 is 3.3. So we're going to go 3.4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Perfect ball. And that's going to miss to the left, guaranteed. Like I said, it's going to miss to the left. And the reason it missed to the left was because I went 3.5 or 6 to take into account for that wind. So, still a pretty good shot, though. Going to be tough to beat.
Perfect shot.
All right, good luck. Absolutely good luck, sir.
Hey Hank, have you answered Keith yet?
Oh, Keith.
I mentioned it earlier. He may not have heard me.
Keith, this is Troy Scott. Troy is in our clan, and Troy and I have been friends for a significant period of time due to the game of Golf Clash and just life in general. And he's part of our clan. His name is Mafia Gorilla in our clan of Hail to the Gang. And very, very, very accomplished player. Plays rookie, pro, expert, and very accomplished. And, when I'm putting notes together and I'm putting shots together, he's right there alongside, watching those shots, adding information and suggestions, so to speak, and helps put out the content that we have here on the SKREWS Golf. So that's who's on the phone with me. So there you go.
Hey Keith, hi buddy. Good to have you here.
Let's see, hole number 7. All right, let's not screw this one up like we did last time. Wow.
I'm sorry, Hank. I might have overtalked you right
No,
now.
go for it.
I just Dave Marcy said a little late to the party. I said it's not a party till Dave Marcy gets here.
Right?
Nice Marcy party. Shoot, might have to pull out the kettle one.
What? Who's pulling the kettle one out?
You. It's a party now.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, all right, let's go. Did I put the katana ball on? I don't think I did. Yes, I did. All right. I'm better than I thought. Come on, let's go. I changed this to plus 10% instead of 20 this time. I want to see how this works. So this one is 1.5 topspin. It's full right spin minus a half. And mid adjustment with the wind. And we should have half of the red ring cutting the rough. Actually. Oh, perfect ball here. A little bit to the right. Tough shot with that big curl ball in there. It's a tough shot. Yes, he is a... No, I think he's a captain, Keith. Troy is a captain because he's been there so long. 1.5, full minus a half. No, 1.5. Okay. There, 2.8 at 10 is 1.2 at mid.
Perfect shot.
This is the picture. This is the picture.
Hole in one.
Nice. Very nice shot. Get some booms in the shack.
Okay, Tommy. That's hilarious. All right, there it is. There it is. There it is. So it used to be 20% in the in the opening. Now it's 10%. Interesting. So 10% Goliath 6 Katana, 1.5 top spin, full right spin, minus a half a bar with that red ring cutting the rough, and I just bumped it up a little bit on that curve and hit it perfect at mid adjustment, and you got the hole in one. Wow, love it.
And this is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right, so that is hole number 7, which is great. I don't like those 3 1s on that card at all. Ah. All right, here we go. Come on, Troy, give me the adjustment. What are you saying here? You should know by now, right?
You were doing 1 3/4 backspin and 2 right spin. I do believe you were fully extended on your with your bullseye because it lands you directly onto that little rough area.
You got it. 1 3/4.
If I remember correctly, your yellow ring was touching that sand trap on the left-hand side of that rough area that you bounce off of.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
All right, I have to do one thing. Keep talking to the chat for me, please, because I have to go check for brown rice and an onion.
Yeah, it's a must. Sounds like somebody's going to be making some sticky rice for dinner. Jay, what you know about sticky rice? Here in the South, we call it dirty sticky rice, just because of the seasonings that go in it. -15 after 9, Aaron? Nice. Very nice. Oh, you're talking about Hank. Either way, you or Hank, that's an excellent score. J.R., how have you done so far? Post your scores in the chat, people. I haven't done my weekend pro or my weekend expert, but I got a 24 under in my weekend rookie. Completely dropped the ball.
All right, sorry about that. No brown rice, but an onion we do have, so yes. All right, here we go. All right, hole 8, 10%. Kingmaker, extra mile 6, Oh, let's go back and clear this pin chest.
Excuse me.
There's nothing ever good in these pin chests at this level. I mean, I don't even know why I get excited.
Well, it looked like you just got an extra mile card.
Yeah, it did, but I mean,
Yep.
nothing better than that, right? Big Dog and Extra Mile are my two favorites, and that's what I got.
They are definitely not like they used to be. I got my Apocalypse after about 600 games out of a pin test. Of course, then it took me forever to get it up to. I just got it up to a level 5 last week. I've been playing this game since.
I'm telling you what, I'm playing It's RJTV people all day long this tournament. It's hilarious. I played Tiffany last time, remember? Last night, and then playing your mom this time.
What'd you say about my mama?
Wow, not the toenail exactly. That hurts. Ouch. Yeah, Dave. Come on, baby. Dave Marcy. I love it. We just got to come through with Alba Eagle here, or even Alba would be nice too. 18 is not a hard shot on the second shot.
No, it's really not. It's honestly 18, 9 and 18 are all about making sure you put your drive in the right position.
Yes, sir.
Which I failed to do. Nice, Matt. Nice. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I was incorrect about your ball placement. You go closer to that right-hand sand trap.
1.7.
Which is obviously the difference in your drive on this hole and mine.
Perfect shot.
Ah, God bless.
Nice on.
Still a nice shot. I know that now that you have made, I think it's 3 hole-in-ones.
No, on this one, I've made 5.
5. I mean, I'm talking in this particular set of qualifying and opening round and now weekend round.
Yeah, I've made 5 on this hole, yes.
All right. Which is why you allow yourself to get upset when you have to, quote unquote, and everybody do the big bear paw quotes with your fingers, settle for eagle on par 4.
Yeah, it's super frustrating. I mean, it's the same exact adjustment. I just can't find the placement because I'm streaming and I can't go back and look at where I put the ball. You know what I mean? So if we want to dissect this one, what we can do is, since it went to the right, we need to move it over to the left a little bit. And we can go back and see exactly where that ball guide should be. Half that ring right there. Mid adjustment is 1.6. Yeah, that power 3 ball and that wind push is going to be out to the right. You really need to do a better job of making an adjustment for those little tweaks if you want to make hole-in-ones in shootouts to solidify a win. But I think we're in good shape right now. We'll see what our opponent can do here. You're so silent, Troy. It sounds like you're looking at that video, aren't you? Yeah, that's right, Dave. Let's get that eagle on 11. I lost Troy for a minute there.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, okay. I've actually been talking up a storm. I don't know how long I've been gone, but
It's been a long time, that's for sure.
one thing I do remember is you were talking about to tweak.
Can you speak up a little bit into your phone or whatever? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm really.
Oh, it's me then. It's me. I just wanted to see if it was me or you. It's me. Sorry.
Okay, but you were mentioning, to go back and tweak the drive on hole 8.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't figure out why you were moving to the left, and I was actually making a point when I watched you. I don't know what part is sticking out in my mind, but I distinctly remember something in correlation to the sand trap on the left. You were lining up one of those rings specifically with the sand trap on the left. Now, of course, the rings are big enough to where you're touching both of those sand traps at the same time. But I just cannot remember for the life of me what ring touching that sand trap on.
Well, when we get done with this 9 holes, what I might do is just take a 5-minute pause, pull up one of the old videos that we just did this morning where we made it, and look for that actual adjustment.
Good idea.
All right. We're going to do Titan ball again, extra mile, sniper, hole in one. I mean, not hole in one, but albatross. Because what we're going to do is full top, full right, a little bit of curl, full overpower, get it way down there to 402 or 400, and then we're going to be able to go full top and 3 or 4 left spin and put that ball right into the hole, not to the left, not to the right, in the hole. 1-to-1 adjustment, hit perfect, and we're going to leave with an albatross.
Absolutely. I'll take an Albie any day.
Now, this is where we get a little cocky and gross. But we do OPP. Come on, OPP. What does that stand for again?
Other people's. Oh, sorry.
Overpower perfect. Bam. 408. All right.
Nice shot.
Good placement. Thank you.
Yep, perfectly ranged. Perfect range for albatross attempt.
Yeah, no, Al, you're right. I was closer last night. We're going to make that tweak here in just a few minutes after we get done here. I'm going to pull up an old stream from this morning where we made it, and absolutely we're going to find out where that spot is, because that's the weekend round. You don't want to pull up the opening round, because that could be a different spot, different algorithm. All right, that's going to be a tough shot from there with that basic ball. Did I lose you again, Troy?
No,
Okay, sorry.
Just letting you do your thing. I'm actually reading what Dave Marcy just put in the chat, too. no.
Come on, bitch.
Very nice. Very nice. If I may.
You
Boots
may.
in the shot. Bam! Bam! Bam!
How about Nick loving me right now? Getting himself an eagle. Let's go, Nick. That's awesome. Oh, I would be awesome if he made this. I would just be in heaven if he could make this.
Top Cat, I'm not sure if you're laughing at me with my very poor imitation of Neo's Bam, or if you're laughing at me because I'm saying boots in the shot. But you know, you kind of have to do that every once in a while. I mean, yeah, have to.
All right, see, that's just the number. I mean, it's just, if you saw that, all you have to do is somehow get the club in the rough, and you can get your top spin and left spin lined up directly in the center of the cup and just maybe a touch short. And you just go 1-to-1 adjustment, hit it perfect, and there you go. In the hole. In the hole.
Now let's clean up the 2 holes that you should have dropped on the first nine, and we'll finish up with the 34 under. For the haters, I mean the lovers of the game.
Oh my God, that is terrible.
No, I'm not terrible at all. Yeah, what's up, Keith?
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Mark, Al, Top Cat, Troy. Come on, Matthew. Oh, and Al's a very good cook. Nice. Excellent.
I was reading
that. Dave Marcy, that is hilarious. Wearing a kilt. All right, I'm going to go back real quick to my YouTube channel and try to find that earlier stream where we made that. And then we'll...
Isn't this the account that you shot the 34 with?
No, this is a 31 account.
Okay. Well, yeah.
No, but that was not in the weekend. I made one earlier today in a stream,
Gotcha.
and I want to use that one. You know what I mean?
Yes.
In 45th place with,
because their trickery knows no bounds. So if you were to go back and check on, you know, a hole-in-one on that hole that you made yesterday or day before, the course has already changed from them. Their little nuances that they did. I wonder if they have a specialized team that just goes back to look at where everybody's landing spot is, who is successful on specific holes, and then says, okay, well, you know, there's kind of a little dip right there that everybody's been landing in. So for the weekend round, let's change that into a mogul. Make a hump out of that instead of a dip.
Okay, if this is it, I think I have the adjustment.
Is there any part of your bullseye rings that's touching that left sand trap?
Oh, I didn't look. Well, it's touching both right and left.
Gotcha.
Yep, this is the... Oh, no, that's to the right. Oh, just to the right. All right, so we have to go back halfway. And gals, this is my open... I'm going to make it. Because that's right on line. That was so close. All right, hole 8. All right, front 9, hole 8. Good luck, Carrie Hunt. Yeah, Rob, I agree with you, man. I started doing it, so I said, I'll just go start YouTube. Okay, here we go. Just one ring adjustment. Interesting. Just one ring adjustment, folks.
Hey, Doug Williams, how's it going, buddy?
See what happens.
So, Dave Marcy, is that just an overall, in general question, thorn or hornet, or is that for a specific hole or setup? Because you're probably going to get about a 50-50 thorn plan and a 50-50 hornet plan.
Just one. All right. I'm going to take a picture of this
Yes, he did.
on my phone.
Yes, he did. He called it and made it his bitch.
Who?
Aaron was asking, he said, did Hank say, come on, bitch, after that?
I'm sorry. Yes, I said that. It's terrible.
So, yesterday, Pittsburgh was supposed to have been on last night at 7:30. And I waited all day anxiously, and I was right in front of my TV. 7:30, I was on NFL Network, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and then they're playing one of those, just one of their just little shows that they put on for 30 minutes. So the Pittsburgh game didn't come on. Then it was supposed to come on at 8 o'clock, and it didn't come on. Then at 8:30, they start showing the Vikings and the Saints. The Pittsburgh game was never televised yesterday in my area. I have no idea why it was blacked out, but it was. So for those of you lucky souls who got to watch the Pittsburgh game and their first victory of the preseason, good on you.
Oh, they won?
Yes.
What was the score? Who'd they play and what was the score?
They played Tampa Bay, and I believe it was something along the lines of 20-17-ish, something like that. It wasn't an outland. They didn't run away with it. Of course, it's all third stringers, but
Yeah. I'm taking pictures of the landing zone, sorry. And then what's interesting is I only used a half a bar of spin, it looks like, instead of the 3/4, which is really weird. Shots on the replay in the clan. Just one ring adjustment, folks. So I said, I'll just go start YouTube. 1 3/4 and a half. Okay, there you go. 1 3/4 and a half.
where you used 2 on the last shot, which would absolutely make sense as to why it went that far to the break.
All right. Sorry, everybody. I just want you all to have the entertainment of hole number 17 with a hole-in-one. That's all. All right, we're ready to go. All right. So just to tell you all as we get there, before we get there. Ready, go! Whee! All right, time out. What is going on with my phone? All right, well, that's not going to work. We're going to have to restart my phone. All right, that's fine. All right, here we go. Let's play number 10. All right, 20% through the trees, extra mile. You know what I'm going to do? It's been a while. I'm going to restart the app.
Yep, good idea. Always a good idea. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. Yep. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. Keith was...
Oh, Al, you're right, man. I had a ball last night. I was drinking, have a great time. I was laughing. I was giggling. It was fun. I slept like a baby last night. Sarah thought I was crazy, but we had fun. Oh my gosh. I talked about how the haters are in the stream or in the community.
No, you said it right the first time. You said it right the first time. I'm a pretty confident that they are lurking, but they're there.
That's all good, man. I don't think anybody's a hater. It's just people can say stuff and there's no penalty for it when it's on social media. That's all. That's all it is. And it's fine. Guys, do what you need to do. All good, brother. All good in the hood.
Give us a woo, Hank.
A what?
Woo!
Woo! 1.0. Why are we doing a woo? Why are we doing that?
Because Aaron has said that you are the Ric Flair of Golf Clash.
Oh, I am? Awesome.
You know?
Thank you. But that's Ditto's theme. I don't want to steal that from him. He's got the Ric Flair woo.
16-time world champion.
Wow, look at that. That came through pretty fast and hard. Now we might be at mid-distance.
But I think Aaron's
Goliath.
probably talking more along the lines of whether you like it or you don't like it. You gotta learn to love it. It's the best thing going today.
Oh, look at Matthew. Did you read his?
Hank, you're toasting my wife.
Stephanie.
Yep, Stephanie.
That's awesome, Matthew. That's fantastic. I love it. That's great.
Anytime you can help a brother out.
Absolutely. Absolutely my pleasure, sir.
I've always been a proponent of not being a blocker. You know? Would much rather err on the opposite side of being the CB, if you will.
$1.1. All right, no glitch. Excellent.
Boom. Boom's in the shed!
Look at that. Come on. Let's go, Dave Marcy. Dave called it. Let's get number 11 and move on. Start our run, as Jason Harvey would say. Hey, let's get on a run here. That's awesome. Oh, Jason, that's really funny. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate that, pal. Matthew, thank you. Jason, let's go. Come on, Aaron. Thanks, Mark. Thank you, Dave. Yes, yes, yes. Did she buy the life-size poster of Hank? It's a fat head of Hank.
Nice.
I'll just put that right on the wall, baby. Let's go.
We don't need no water, Jason. We don't need no water. Just let that burn.
Oh, my God. That's so funny. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, God bless America. God bless this great country and this great game and all of you in this stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. All right, man, we got to make this one. What is our problem? How can we not make this?
Through 10 holes.
What's that?
I said, God bless this 18 under through 10 holes.
Well, we need to keep momentum here.
You're on your downhill slope, brother.
Come on, man.
Impossible not to keep momentum.
Man, it would be really, really, really nice to make this. I'd like for my opponent to go first as well. Nope, it's us. $5.2. This is scary, this adjustment.
Now that you've taken this shot, I want to point
Oh,
out
come on. Go ahead.
I find it extremely odd that every time that you have played this particular hole, up until today, when you back it up to take the shot, you're right between clubs, and you have to underpower slightly with your sniper. Why not today? What changed about today?
I know the first time that I had to underpower was because I had a power 3 ball on with the Kingmaker. So that forced me to have to do that. But then there was the second time because I think my landing zone was closer back than it was on this last one. And but the other 2 times that I've done it, we were okay. We were just within, 0.1 or 0.2 of having to change. But I can't believe that didn't keep its line and go far enough. That was right in the center of the hole.
I just definitely remember you having to underpower.
At least
times.
2 times I had to underpower. Yep, and I made them both too. That's what's sick.
You sure did.
That's what's
Which
gross.
is what makes them stick in my mind.
Yep, it's sick.
Underpowering a shot, which completely changes, everything. Because as we all know, when you underpower anything, it just seems to completely change what you line up. But you still made it, so that's why it's stuck in my mind. Jason Harvey.
Damn it. All right, what do we got this way? Okay, so 1.5, all but a half. $1.1. I hit it great. Didn't have enough time. All right, that's going to be way left. Way left.
Remember we were talking before about how you were going to set this up so that you were figuring out where your landing spot on the green was?
Yep.
What did you come up with?
Well, actually, I came up with the third bounce right in the corner of that one dark square, which is 1, 2, 3, like the 4th row over from the pin.
Gotcha.
Great shot.
See, these shootouts I mess up sometimes just because I'm not prepared for them. Because I haven't thought through it, haven't talked through it, and I'm not ready to roll with them. Yes, you heard me. I've made an excuse. That's frustrating.
Wonder what that means. Tommy's coming on and it says Master Division live audience. Is he playing in front of a group?
Oh, maybe. That would be awesome. Maybe he's playing at PD headquarters.
Well, let's just hope this time he has good service.
Right?
Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I
Yes,
did.
you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. All right. plus 20, full top, full right. 1/2 a ball of the curl to the right. And then yellow ring cutting that fairway and rough down in this landing zone. And then we're going to go big dog after that. So we're going to go the red ring up at the top, yellow ring right there, full top, full left. 2.1 at 20% is only 1.1? That doesn't make sense. Perfect ball. And like I said, this tee shot, if you have the right adjustments, see how that's landing right in the middle of that fairway every time? It's really grade proof either way. So.
And for anybody who's listening, my comment was not a slight against Tommy. My comment was a slight directly intended for PD, because I'm sure half of us, if not more, know. They tell us all the time, check your connection. But yet, when Tommy's right across the street from Playdemic, he doesn't have a good enough connection to be able to play the game.
Did anybody see what yardage that ended up at? Sorry.
Give me 5 seconds.
Because we're for 326. That's a good number. $329. Okay. Thank you, sir. So we're going to stick to the yellow this time. We're going to go full minus a half. That looks like the number. 3.4 is 1.7.
That's a good sound. That went in the hole, didn't it?
Nope.
Wow. So close.
It's both ways every time, you know what I mean?
Hank, your mirroring app for your
Oh, it's down. Yeah, let me get it back up. You know why? Because I moved the screen in front of it, so I'm gonna just have to restart it. That's all. Thank you for that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd my opponent go? Anybody watch?
I don't think it was good.
No.
I think he wound up messing up his drive, and then he had to go around the left side of those trees.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's coming in from the top side of that hill.
He's got a sniper 7. He's got 1,231 trophies, 1,800 games. Finished 23rd in the spring major, 78th in this summer major. He's got some skills. Oh, win straight down autumn. Come on, you got this. Oh, he's using basic ball too. That's awesome. I don't know if that's enough back. Oh, he hit it great. Darn it. Yeah, wasn't a back. That would have came in hot anyway. All right, good luck, sir. Well, good luck. Taken. Good luck. So,
right, 21 through 12. Let's see what that leaves. You got 6 holes left. possible 12 more strokes. A quite possible 14 more strokes. You Alba.
Really? Okay. Let's see what we can do then. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Plus 10. Katana ball.
Go ahead and set your wind app up, boss.
Yep. Plus 10. Katana. All right.
You got that listed with the power 3 ball right now.
Yeah, because I've got and I had it at minus 20. How about that? So this is plus 20 sniper. We're going to go 2 back, 2 right, max adjust. We're going to go the second bounce on the 4th square of the green, and we're going to have it on the left side of that dark line. All right, let's go. Hole in one.
You got 10% in your wind app. You just said 20.
How's that? I have it on mine. It's delayed. You know what I mean? You have to reset it every time you do something to it, so I apologize for that. But it's in there now.
Worries.
Let's go.
Just want to make sure, that's all.
Mr. Hole in One is up. Come on. Oh, Aaron's going to move up to expert. Ooh, in his promo, weekly promo.
Go get him, Aaron.
Let's go. And he just missed by 1 this tournament in pro, so I'm sorry to hear that. All right, 2 back, 2 right.
All right. I'd like to sue your opponent for false advertisement.
Damn it, it won't let me leave it there. There we go. 2.5. See what happens.
Get in the hole.
Come on, baby. Roll hard. Roll hard. Too far back.
Oh, so close.
So that adjustment is exactly spot on with 1.5 backspin. In my opinion.
Perfect shot.
Dang it. Maybe 1 3/4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, that's close. That's the funny thing about this game. Mr. Hole in One was, 20 yards away, right? With an average shot. And I'm within inches, and we both make birdie. That's super funny. See where that ball's hitting right there? Up in that square corner? 2.9 at plus 10 at mid is 1.2. But what we're going to do is go 1.3. Still no good because of that wind. I'll probably lose. What do we got, Eric? So I checked into Tommy's stream. He's playing with a group of people from the clan Eagles of Sweden in the room with him. He got a boom and they all cheered. I have Extra Mile 5, Laugh Aloud. I tried Pro. That wasn't my issue. My concentration was. Okay. I want to laugh, but good for him. My son told me I was kind of nerdy like Tommy. Oh my God, that's funny. I am not even playing Pro with an Extra Mile 6, and its yards are the same as 7. I am so far from a nerd, but my girlfriend is jealous of the attention I give to this game and community. I told her it's not an extra affair, so relax. Jason, you're hilarious. I could see Hank on a golf course playing Golf Clash with a live audience, perhaps at Augusta. Right? That would be that would be Matthew. That'd be awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I would love to do? I would absolutely love to go to Vegas, like they have Comic-Con and stuff like that. I would love to have a Golf Clash. Troy, I can't hear you, buddy.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
Oh,
yep, I'm just listening.
Just checking.
Yep, you are good.
No, you're right. I love the game. I love it, but I don't love it enough to grind and to keep all my accounts way up there and try to get into Masters and be the man. No, you're right, Jason. I don't love it that much to do that. No, I am good with my skills slowly aggregating and getting better. I'm perfect with that. So
I do like your idea of having this as a game, like in Vegas or Atlantic City, though.
Yeah, with all the streamers can come in one location.
Don't they do that? They do that with Madden.
Yeah.
And other video games. So.
Or you can just come for 2 or 3 days and set up a little booth and meet all the different people from around the country who want to show up. May not be huge at this point, but it'd be a great place to go and meet people from all over the globe. That's my opinion. I would love that.
Got the Little League World Series. Well, not the World Series isn't quite here yet, but Little League Baseball is definitely, it's that time of year. I miss those days, Hank.
I know. Ditto. I do as well. Kingmaker. Extra Mile 6. Saturn. Let's go! Gotta hit some perfect shots here. All right, plus 10% on this first one. Matthew, that is awesome. That would be so awesome. And then I get to waltz out. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. Oh, hilarious. And then all of the little cornhole bags would be thrown at me.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have borrowed all those little sandbags from my buddies for this weekend. I might still do that. Go get them, pile them up right behind me. That's really
Your opponent might have the idea right there. Stay to the left side of that rough line. That way you don't have to get anywhere near that sand trap over there.
Well, I think I have a formula that works pretty good.
I agree. I
think I'm just going to stick with mine.
Yeah, I'm definitely not
I'm just pulling your chain, dude. Am I not allowed to abuse you on your color commentary a little bit?
Absolutely. I was honestly thinking about my pro and my expert.
Oh, there you go.
If I stay further to the left of that middle fairway, I don't have to worry about going directly over that little weird area of sand and rough that is right there on that side of the green. I can miss that completely. You'll know what I'm talking about once you start to line up, right there where the sand and the rough meet. See how he's to the left of that sand area?
Yep, I do.
I have to contend with that sand area because I always wind up, further out in the middle of that.
Out in the middle or to the right, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. Go, go, go. Oh, that's close. Come on, let's show our opponent how it's done.
Good. Hey, Ashley.
Max 2.4 is 1.2 rings. Oh no, I let Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. Oh, that was all me. That was all me. All nerves right there. Anticipation. It's making me wait. Heinz
He is
57.
active in the chat as normal. However, he is reporting that not only did he get the hole-in-one on 2, he got the hole-in-one on 11 as well. Per your adjustment, sir.
Oh, that's awesome. Nicely done. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. Thank you for being here again. Jens, that's awesome. I'm glad you're making them because I'm not. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Birdie.
I didn't want to let my finger off the screen. Oh my gosh, that's a first. Sneeze right into the microphone and break everyone's eardrums. My gosh, I'm sorry, guys and gals.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's super funny. All right. I can't believe I completely barfed on myself on that last shot.
Perfect shot.
Dang it.
So, Hank, I remember when we were growing up.
But we can do that, though. Why not?
Nice shot. Nice shot. Boom. In the shed. Booms in the shed. I remember when we were growing up, it was considered unsportsmanlike conduct for the catcher to catch the ball and try to quickly move his glove over the center of the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Influence the umpire's opinion. Now every one of these catchers are doing that. Back in the good old days when traveling was actually traveling in basketball.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that went out in the 70s. What are you talking
When
about?
dribbling from under the ball and going overhand with the ball was, yeah.
All right, my boy here is just going to, I was going to say he's going to time out. What's he going to do? Was he in that much awe of our hole-in-one?
Right. What's the point in me even trying?
Oh, and there you have it. Thanks, Al. Thank you, Jen. Sorry about that sneeze, Panda. Sorry about that. Thank you for the booms, you two. Appreciate that. Hey, Jason, I'm going to go on again later. I'm going to save my minus 34 for later tonight. I have one more I want to do, and then we're going to take a couple, 3 hours off, and then I'm going to come back later tonight for that last rookie, which was the minus 34. Look at all those ones. All right, so I have to go 2s all the way across the board and a 3. 2 3s, 2 2s. So we have to go 2 2 3 3, basically. Right?
No worries. Get her done.
Hang it.
How about you go 3 2 3 3?
Why? What's a?
Well,
Oh, you want me to go eagle here? Okay, yeah.
No. I want you to get an albatross on hole 6.
That's what I mean, albatross. Yeah. All right, sounds good. Now the thing is, I can't hit it as far as I did last time because remember I was in that predicament.
Yeah. 409 is your magic number.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the wind down a little bit, right? And have it drag some, right? Because Titan has only a 2 wind resistance. This has a 3. So that'll help me with distance control.
Good idea.
If I can help prevent the ball going too far, let's do that. Actually, what I could do is just use a katana ball, but then I don't really want to do that.
Hey, Al, what is ring video, buddy? We talking about the win per ring video? The tutorial?
Panda, you're awesome. Isn't it the doorbell? I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. You're right. I might have just showed my age there.
All right. 2.0 or 2 rings. Forward. I'm going to go a little less than overpower. OPP! OPP! Oh man, slow down. I think we're at 404 something. Yeah, 398. That's perfect. We were at 402 last time. So that's 4 yards.
409 is whole 9.
No, I know. I'm saying the last time we played this, I was at 402 on that drive.
Right. And I had said earlier 409 was the magic number for this hole, but I was wrong. That's hole 9.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Actually, 409 might be a little bit too far on that hole number 9 as well, because what I'd like to do is be a little bit further left and a little bit shorter, more like 402, but further right, because I have then a more straight shot at it, and I don't have to use as much left curl. But let's say tomato, right?
Gotcha.
See that? Look how so 3 rings. I don't know. Am I gonna get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Perfect shot.
Oh, you mother of goodness gracious me. Oh my. I can't believe it.
Wow. Absolute robbery.
Yeah, that is uphill though. On that hole.
Still, you put that ball guide a good square through the hole.
Did I? I thought I only had 3 topspin and it was just maybe into the hole.
Okay.
I don't know.
You may be right.
I think that's what happened. I think I needed to go that maybe 3 1/8. Obviously, now that we look at it, we needed to go 3 1/8. But the good news is, guess what, everybody? you now know and are seeing the adjustments that you need to make on these holes, right? You need to put it right into the middle of the cup, and you just go 1-to-1 adjustment. That's all you have to do. Or was I to the left of the hole? I think it was just to the left of the hole. That's what I was. I was just to the left of the hole, right on the left edge of the cup. Ah. My goodness, that was close. That would have been spectacular. That was close, close, close. I'm coming down to only 2 more accounts, and I'm getting nervous because I don't want to stop. I mean, I got pro and a possible 2 experts tomorrow. I hate to go look if I made it or not on that one. I just don't want to go look. I'd kind of be sad if I didn't make it.
You get the 26 under on 1. That's guaranteed to be in.
No, oh, that way I had 28. I thought I had 27, didn't I? No, I had 26. You're right, 26.
Because, well, and the only reason I know that's because we tied on our expert.
Gotcha. And I had 28 on my pro.
Ashley says you were in her bracket.
Yeah, we are. It's pretty awesome. She's got 2 in the same bracket, though. That's really weird. I mean, it happens. I get it.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, why not make it? Why not? Why don't we make every frickin' one of these, but I can't make it when it comes to the tournament. Ah, gracious me, oh my. Boom's in the shot, as you would say.
That's right.
You got me saying it now, you little
I know.
silly man.
That's who I am.
All right, where are we at? Hole 7? Yep. We made it last time. Can we do it again? Let's go. All right, so what we did this time, we went plus 10. Katana ball. Goliath. 1.5 top. Full right minus a half. Mid adjustment. Half the red ring. Cutting that rough. And you push it up just a touch. Let's go. Let's get this. Yeah, I saw Panda, Ashley. I saw, you were just above, or I was just above you, or whatever. It was, yeah, not good for me either on my other account. I shot 22. Ugh, it's gross. $1.5.
Perfect shot.
It's just the weirdest hole.
Wow. Wow. That wind, I'm telling you what, if you get over 3.5 mile an hour wind, I think we need to do a little bit more of an adjustment to the left. Maybe 1 3/4 of that red ring cutting just to take care of that extra wind push. Everything else stays the same. Super close. Well, now we have to make the next hole for sure. 8. Ditto live in 30 minutes. Thanks, Erlich. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it very much.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, how about that little ball guide? Lies, it's deceptive, kills you. Oh, I've just got I putted 1,000 balls across all of the greens. How about that? Lucky. All right, everybody. This is it. All right. Can you see that adjustment? So, see that blue ring? It's just about touching that little, almost what you call that indentation in that right rough up there, or the right bunker. And then, I'm going to spread it out a little bit so you can see maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, it was the red ring touching that yellow, or the first. Yeah.
All right, so the yellow ring, or the red ring, and that blue ring touching that little indentation. That's the first spot. Then you can see the yellow ring making sure that it's just on that first fairway to the right.
Yep.
So if you can see where the extra mile 6 is, the number 6, that's where that blue ring is just about to touch that little indentation. And then the yellow ring is touching that back fairway. So that's our adjustment, brother. And then you can see the red ring. See how it's just into the bunker?
Yep.
So I'm going to keep that up for visual purposes. All right, we're ready. But the funny thing was, I did 1 3/4 back and only half right. So I'm going to try that. And that was just because of a finger slip when you let it go, how it adjusts. So, let's know. Yeah, of course we go first. Why not? Right there. .2. Perfect ball.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
So wrong. So what happened was I did make that half a bar right, and you can see it went to the left. So that 3/4 bar right is the number, if that makes sense.
It is. It does.
So we still got to go 1 3/4 and 3/4, and now at least we know where the rings go.
And now your opponent's going to try to match your shot, but they're using a quasar, and it's not going to work for them.
Well, he's going to leave it there and let the wind just work for itself, which is a good idea. But he's not putting any spin, backspin, or anything, so this should be interesting. A little hard. Yep. Just a bit hard. All right, eagle, not bad. And if we can get albatross, that won't be bad either. So, all right, we'll take it. We will take it all day long. Oh, Troy's getting tired.
I don't know why. Well, I guess.
Go get yourself some coffee.
Rather sleepless night last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I slept like a frickin' baby after all that excitement for 2 days and drinking vodka on stream, and then I had a nice big tall glass of Crown and ginger ale. Oh, it was awesome.
Perfect shot.
And then as soon as I got off stream, Sarah was like, "It's 2:30, you know that." And I'm like, "Really? Let's go."
Was it that late last night?
Oh, I mean, when I got off stream after doing my revisions and things like that to the stream and stuff, getting it set up for today, it was 2:30.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I think it was like 11:30 when she got here, and I was still in the middle of my back nine. So it could have been like 12:30 or so when we got done.
Perfect shot.
All right. So you saw the wind direction this time. So what we're going to do is take a half a bar right spin off. We're going to go 2 back. Well, we're going to go 1 3/4 back and 1.5 left. Then we're going to put it out here just a little bit further, like that. 3.4 and the 20% at max is 4. Perfect ball.
Perfect shot.
See if these little baby tweaks work.
Oh, that looks good from here.
Yeah, a little short though. Not bad though. I think we're a winner.
That's the same shot from last time. Didn't you? You did take some backspin off this time.
Yep,
Too, right?
yep.
Hmm.
But that, again, it's a 3.4 mile an hour wind. The last time it was like 3.6, so it is what it is. All right, well. Oh my gosh, I thought we were done. We still have a whole nother hole to go.
Yes, sir.
I'm like,
You
wow,
have
we only won by
albatross.
1?
You can still get it to 31.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm like, I thought we were done. Woohoo! That was fun. Thanks, everybody. Oh my gosh, that's great. All right, no elevation on either of these shots. Full top, full right, a little bit of curl, and tighten ball. Because we want the ball to fly. But again, I'm going to try and cheat, though. Hate to say it, but I am going to cheat to the right. Probably shouldn't do it. I should just probably play safe and try to get the albatross from any angle.
Just keep in mind, everybody, when he says cheat, he doesn't mean Pete Rose cheat. He means Bill Belichick cheat. Does that make sense?
Awesome.
Knowing the rules so well that you can get just to the point to where you're going to break them, but not actually break them. Yeah. Bill Belichick, best coach ever. I hate to say it, but it's true. And I still say Pete Rose deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I say, hello. Yes, I have popcorn. Okay, love you. Goodbye. Bye. All right, there you go. We have popcorn.
Right.
Orville Redenbacher's. It might be 6 years old, but I have it. I don't know what the shelf life on Orville Redenbacher, popcorn is, but we've got it.
Well, the popcorn itself is probably still in good shape now.
Yeah.
As for the butter that they use.
Oh, right. All right, so you see I didn't do a very good job of cheating there because I got nervous. I didn't cheat to the right side and make a really big full curl on it. I just didn't want to go in the rough and hit great right. And then do exactly what this guy's doing. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. So, we're just going to give ourselves a chance here. Down the left-hand side.
Is this are you playing a replay of me? Because that's exactly what I did earlier with my rookie. Oh yeah, you're in great shape. And you don't have to get so close to the edge of that rough right there.
Perfect shot.
Get in the hole. Everybody get your booms ready.
Too hard. It wouldn't take that little bit of curve to the right because it was coming in too hard. Damn it.
All right. 30 under is better than 87% of golf clashers out there are putting up right now. So,
Damn it. I shot 31 in the opening, though. How can you go backwards?
I think you picked up an albatross in the opening, didn't you?
Well, I picked an albatross up in here on 9 as well.
Yeah, okay.
Dang it. I left one out there, right? And then I left 2 and 11 twice. I missed them both, didn't I?
That might be it.
Oh, that is it. That's absolutely it. I missed 2 and 11, both of them.
And Al, yes, we did see your question about the ring video. I actually was asking you what you were referring to. If you were referring to the wind per ring video that's out there, the tutorial.
Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, what is the ring video? Is it the rings, like the rings of this game?
Or is it the Hobbit? But this guy.
Look at this guy going in. Look at that. Wow. Hand clap. Well played. Nice shot. Out of nowhere. Team 760. Bam. All right, now we're going to just jack him up right here. All right, he said yes. So
Yeah. I'm sure he was answering you. And yeah, I mean, I think we probably, all of us have seen that video.
Or in general. I don't know what he means. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. All right, Al, I'm only going to ask the question. Are you asking about a wind ring video for this game? Answer that. Yes or no. Then I can absolutely help you with all of that. All right, so this, when you have this ball and it doesn't, you have to go one backspin or one half backspin so you can get it to come over. There you go. But look how close to the rough you are, or the fairway. Oh my God. 2.4 at 30 is 3 rings. Good luck keeping this on the fairway. So 1, 2, 3. Have to hit this absolutely stellarly perfect. Went perfect left, which is good. And I missed it. How about that?
Wow. How does that work out?
I don't know. It's really funny.
No sense.
No, it doesn't. Of course not. But hey, it is what it is. All right, let's see where we missed. We missed 1. Look at that. 2 and 11. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's terrible. So 1, 2, 11. So 14, I hit it great right. I mean, that's not an easy shot, but I think I have it dialed in. So that's another one possibility. And that's it. And then 8 and 17, we'll get one of those hopefully, but you can't count on that, but we're going to work on that. So that's 4 shots right there that we could have had. If you drop 2 and let's say 1, that's 32. So if you can get 2 of those 4, it's pretty solid.
Agreed.
All right. Thank you, Troy Scott.
Thank you, Hank Morris,
for assisting with this score, pal. And there it is.
Not sure what Aaron, what are you referring to? 2, 7, and 8, 16.
Damn. All right. Bam. All right. Let's do this. What was that? What account was that?
Was that Bling It? Or was that on the screws?
That was on the screws. All right. Minus 30. All right. Not bad. All right, everybody. Here we go. Thanks, Ehrlich. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ashley. All right. If you want to come back at 6:30, I will stream one more at 6:30, and then we're going to wait till like 9:30 to stream. So that gives me 2 hours, then an hour break, and then I can make dinner and all of that, and then be done at 11. Oh, my gosh. What I should do is this. How about we do this first? How about we figure out whether or not we made our weekend account with Expert? Because if we do, then we have to play 3 tomorrow. And then that way, we'll have to play all 5. If not, we can play 1 more and we can be done for the day. Come on, baby. All right. We did not qualify because we finished in 63rd.
Sorry, buddy.
No, don't be sorry. Look at that garbage. I had 3 pars. Are you kidding me? Look at that crap. Because I timed out on 1. I timed out on 4. Then I said to heck with it. And I did pretty good after that. Well, 24, if I would have not timed out those 2, would have got me into 47th. So 2 shots, 2 timeouts. There you go. End of story. All right, so the good news is now I only have 2 accounts to do tomorrow. So we'll do a rookie, a pro, and an expert, and that'll be that. So that's good. Good news. Problem was, this is my Hail to the Gang account. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I'll let you down. All right, very good.
So Al is saying the ring video so he can learn from us, I guess, and can't barely hear the voice. Sorry for not understanding the question.
All right. The ring videos, so I can learn from you guys and can barely. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can talk to you about the ring system very easily, okay? But it would be probably easier if I don't have a ring video. There are other people out there that have ring videos, but I do not. But I can help you with understanding what the ring video is. So let's do this real quick. Let's see if I can't. Oh yeah, I can do this. Watch this. Give me an image. Let me do bullseye. Let me browse. Desktop. Okay. How about that? Can you guys see that?
Sir.
All right, Al. Let's do a real quick tutorial. Let's hide the mirroring app so it doesn't confuse you and get in the way. There we go. That helps. And we'll move it over here like this. Okay, Al, here we go. So, oh, this is not the one I wanted though. Hold on, let me try something else here. Just give me one more second, everybody.
Yeah, that white background kind of
Yep.
messes with the white ring.
Exactly. All right, David Holt, let's go, baby. Thank you for subscribing. Bam. The only thing is, this isn't a good one either. All right, let's get rid of that. Hold on one second. Here's what we're going to do. Please hold. Give me 32 seconds or so. All right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Pixlr. P-I-X-L-R. Enter. Well, that's not what I wanted, though. Editor, create from image, boom, invert, copy, paste.
I think I'll be right back.
Go for it. Remove layer. File save. PNG. Yes. Save. Yes. Perfect. Get rid of that. No. All right. Copy from image. Bring that up. Invert. Copy. Paste. Remove layer. File save. PNG. Yes. Okay. Yes. And goodbye. All right. So leave that. So now what we can do is do this one more time. Image. Bullseye. Hit OK. Upload that picture. Click OK. There we go. That's better. All right, Al. Here we go. All right. Are you still here, Al? All right, here we go. So you can see, Al, that what they mean by rings is the full black ring that winds around the circumference of the bullseye. Then the second ring is the blue, the third ring is the red, and the white ring is considered the bullseye or another ring. So what we've done here is we've put a line right down the middle of the bullseye, okay? And we've dissected it, and we now say each ring, okay? Now, I should say this. You can't see it because it's dark, but there's another fifth clear ring out. You can maybe see the bottom where like the white is, kind of like that frosting, but that's another clear ring around the outside, okay? So you can see where the 5 is. You have 5 rings, 4 rings, 3 rings, 2 rings, 1 ring. So pretend that you can see that there's a 5th ring, okay? If we would color it, let's say it's clear or white, that would be out there as well. So half of this whole circumference of a bullseye encompasses a total of 10 rings, 5 to the right and 5 to the left. So the yellow on the right is 1. The red or orange to the right is 2. 3 is blue. 4 is black. 5 is clear. Then you have to do the exact same thing on the left side. Yellow is 1, red is 2, blue is 3, black is 4, and clear would be 5. So 5 plus 5 is a total of 10 rings. Now, with that being said, let's move this document over here. Let's go to our bag and clubs, sniper, info. Okay, so you can see that the accuracy of the sniper is 1 to 1, okay? So what that means is every time you have wind, let's say you have a 5-mile-an-hour wind, all right? What you're going to be able to do, I'm going to move this over kind of here at half the rings, okay? What you're going to be able to do is say, okay, if whichever direction, let's say it's coming straight across, all right, from these red lines, black lines, right over to 1. So the wind's going from right to left from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cuts all of those numbers. What you're going to do as a player is you're going to be able to say, okay, these rings have to move to the right 1 ring per mile per hour, because the accuracy of this club is 100, meaning that every ring is 1 to 1. So if you have 5 miles an hour, what you're going to do is you're going to grab it and say, okay, let's say this blue line right here that outlines the gameplay over here, where it says the sniper, that's where the wind starts. You're going to go 1. So actually, this is 1 ring, the clear. That's 2. That's 3. that's 4, that's 5. Okay, so that would be the 5 rings. Does that make sense? Let's start again. So this is where the outer ring starts, that red line. The wind is pushing from right to left 5 miles an hour. You're going to say, okay, for me to hit the ball perfect and for it to go right to where I want it to land, I need to move my rings, 5 rings, because it's 1 to 1, over to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there's 5. And then you would pull your shot back, hit it perfect. The ball would land directly way over here, right? Where your landing spot, where you wanted to originally hit it, because the wind then would push it all the way back over to here and it would land perfectly and you would then be going at the hole, okay? And then the same thing, now let's move to the middle, at a diagonal, okay? So let's say that the wind is coming from northeast down to southwest. So from Connecticut down to San Diego. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, I need 5 rings. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to move it up in that diagonal, up towards that X. So where it said selected wood, that red X up here. Let's say that's where 5 rings is going to end. Okay, so that would be right there. So what's going to happen is you're going to have to go, okay, I need to move that up that way. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then down here is where, when you take your shot, that's exactly where the ball would land. I mean, this is rudimentary because I'm trying to teach you with static. We're not playing real golf, but that's pretty much the concept. So if you want to move it from southeast Florida up to northeast Oregon, you'd have to adjust 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rings like that. And after you took your shot and the wind pushed it, it would land back right to where you originally started. So you have an original starting spot, and depending on how many rings or wind, and depending on the value of your club, you would have to use 5 rings for the sniper because it's 1 to 1 or 100%. Now, let's use a different club. Let's use let's use the Firefly. So the Firefly, as you can see, its accuracy is only 44. So the accuracy for 44, we're going to round up to 45. Each ring, miles per hour, is 2.1, okay? So when you have a 2.1 mile an hour per ring, right, the outer ring from the center, right, is 10.5. So from this point, the middle of the bullseye, out to this red portion is 10.5 miles per hour. So if you have a wind that's pushing you from right to left, right, and your starting point is right here at the edge of the corner or the edge of the screen, and you wanted to land there after a 10.5 mile an hour wind, you would go, woo, move it right over to there. You'd take your shot, the wind would push it, and it would land right there. So that's pretty much the ring system. You just have to know the important values right here. It's called accuracy. If you know the accuracy of your club, right, you then will know how many rings value it is per ring per shot. Now, what you can do, if you want to save yourself all this agony and misery, is do what we do, right? And let's pull it up. Oops. We're going to pull up the wind app, right? So there it is. So let's move this out of the way. All right. So 44, right, is our, what do you call it? The Firefly. All right. So we want, it's a 10.5 miles per hour. 10.5. Why did that happen? All right, there we go. So what you'll see is with, let's just say 0 miles or elevation. So you can see that the Firefly now at min distance, right? You'd only have to move it 1 ring. But at medium distance, 2.1 rings. And then if you were at max distance, meaning that if you pushed it all the way up and then you started going into the next club, which would be a long iron, you would, or a short iron, you would then have to use the 4.2 adjustment per ring. If you were at the lowest, where you were trying to pull it back before you went from wedge range to, not being able to pull it back any further, that's min distance. So there's a range. The maximum of a club, the minimum of the club, and then somewhere in the middle is called mid distance. So it's max, mid, and min. And this tool, which is Golf Clash Notebook, right, gives you the opportunity to purchase this for $3.99 and then install it to another device, and you can use it on that other device, not the device you're playing with, because they'll flag you and say, well, you can't play on that device anymore. And what will happen is you'll be able to plug those numbers in with the different wind directions, and you'll be able to say, oh, wow, is that great? Now, if you have no elevation, which is up here, you're going to use the arrow, the direction of the arrow, okay? So let's say it's going from, again, southeast to northwest. You're going to pick that arrow. Why does this always do this when I'm in the middle of explanation? And what's going to happen is you're going to see that that arrow changes, and you're going to be able to draw the ball back along that arrow, whether it's 1.1, 2.3, or 5 rings. So when we say 1.1, again, let's go to the ring adjustment again here. 1.1 would be from this center black line to this black line and just 0.1, right? So there are 10 ones, so it's 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Does that make sense? So at 1.1 would be the full amount of the yellow plus 1/10 of the orange. So you would be able to go, okay, I got to move it over to there, which is 1.1 rings. And then you would take your shot based off of the arrow direction that you find in the gameplay. That is the best way I can explain it. Troy, I'll let you finish up if there's anything I missed.
No, sounds like you covered it. I know there's like a magic number that you can divide your accuracy by to also come up with.
Well, all I know is, you can use this slider bar right here in the game as well. But I never use that. I always just leave it at 50%, and then I just make the adjustments off the value of the wind. And we're shooting 31s, 34s. There's no reason to use that slider. But the most important thing that I've learned, if you have elevation in there, you cannot use the arrow. It just adds value to it, and you're off. Vice versa. If you're going to use the arrow, you cannot add elevation. So if it's a flat shot, you're not going to have any elevation. You need to use the wind arrow. But if you're like on hole number 2, where you have a 30% downward elevation, guess what? You have to use only the elevation, and you can't access that wind arrow, just the numbers. So that's what I got.
Right on. Very, very well put.
So there you have it.
And I have to be honest, I learned most of my win per ring for each club from listening to you talk when you're playing, because I don't use the app. So.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Perfect. Well, that's that, my friends. Oh, thank you, Panda. I appreciate that. it's important that when no one ever told me how to use the Wind app, right? You just go trial by error, and then you have to get beat in tour play or in tournaments, and then you figure it out, and you watch other people do it. But not too many people have the Wind app up on the stream so that you can see what they're doing and follow along and understand the rationale behind it, and know that, hey, if you're going to put elevation in, you're never to use that arrow, or vice versa. If you don't have elevation in, you need to use the arrow to make sure you have the right values. So all of those calculations are built in there so that you don't have to, it's dumbed down. So it's really simple. So for $3.99, by all means, I suggest you buy it. And then you can have a separate app, download it on that app, but buy it from that device. Don't buy it on one device because you won't be able to transfer it to a different device, if that makes sense. So if you play on an iPad, buy it for your phone. If you play on your phone, buy it for your iPad. Or if you have two phones, play it on one phone and buy it to the other phone. So, and one final thing, most important of all, use your best operating system device, whether it's an iPad, a Samsung tablet, or a phone. Use that for your gameplay, because that will help you hit more perfect shots, less lag, easier to play the game on as compared to an older device. Do not ever try like 2 generations of iPads ago. Don't just get a free iPad from somebody and expect to play great Golf Clash. You will not be able to. End of story. For that device, that's where you use your Wind app, because it doesn't need an operating system just to generate these numbers. So that is my best advice.
And sound advice it is, sir.
Thank you, my friend. All right, that's it. So it is now 6:12. Who knows? Now that I don't have another, I'm going to wait till about 8, maybe 9 o'clock to play my last rookie. Or my second to last rookie, and then tomorrow we'll play the minus 34 one in the afternoon. All right. So see you later tonight. I'll put an alert out, but let's just say it's going to be around 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. All right, perfect it is. 9 o'clock. I got the A-OK from Sarah that 9 o'clock is appropriate. Love you. All right, all of you. You are amazing. Thank you for being here. I wish you all the best for the rest of the day. I am blessed to have all of you here. I hope to see you this evening. And if we do, that's going to be awesome. If we don't, I understand. And other than that, have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. And be safe out there and give everybody a hug. All right. See you guys.